What's up, guys? We're back with another reaction video. This time we're checking out Morgan Freeman despises Black History Month and talks about racism in America. Never seen this before, but it's making the rounds on the internet. It's going crazy. It's got millions upon millions of views. Never heard this before, but Morgan Freeman, I like his movies. I like Shawshank Redemption. I like Bruce Almighty. So he's aces in my book. So why don't we just jump into this, see what it's all about, alright? Let's do it. All this BLM and all lives matter stuff going on. Here's Morgan Freeman discussing the topic. All right, let's do it.
Black History Month you find
ridiculous.
why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it.
Fantastic point right there. How do you get rid of racism? Just stop talking about it. We'll always lead to trouble if we always bring up past injustices. We need to move forward today, recognize the problems of the past, and rectify it for the future so we don't do that ever again.
I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman.
The second clip.
The whole thing, especially the president and Democrats now are talking about income inequality, and that's basically what, when you talk about the richest 85 people on the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's income inequality. Do you think that's, looking at, what's happening in the news now, is that a good idea?
It's a great idea. It is the greatest idea. We have a much more vibrant society when we don't have such a vast chasm between the haves and the have-nots. We need that middle ground that we call the middle class, the people who buy.
The middle class is evaporating. We're losing it every single day. The margin between the poor and the rich is growing every single day, and it's growing exponentially ever since COVID.
People who use the products that the rich are creating, if they're creating anything other than wealth, right?
Right.
So it's what's happening with the Chinese economy right now. They're changing their whole outlook because they need consumers.
Yeah.
And without a middle class, you're not going to have consumers. You're not going to have it at the level that we normally would have it.
So can I go back to, because I thought what you said was fascinating, because you called it bull when you said people can't, pull themselves up. Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't
Today?
or cannot? Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't. Hey, you and I, we're proof. Why would race have anything to do with it? Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that.
Amen.
It's kind of like religion.
More people need to hear this message because people play the victim nowadays and say they can't reach certain heights because of their skin color. No, that's straight nonsense. If you ever watch Denzel Washington, he talks about this. He basically says there is no systematic racism. Like, that's a myth. What he says is everything stems back to the household, how you were raised. That's why there's so much crime spikes in certain areas, because they were raised without a father. That is the root of all these problems. But let's keep going.
To me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah. I said, and it's probably get me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it. I want to just go, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like it exists and we refuse to talk about it, but making it a bigger issue than it needs to be is the problem we have.
So I understand you recently had a birthday. You're 27?
No. Got that all 37.
37.
Yeah.
We have a little
Gee whiz.
surprise for you. Can we get it? There you go.
Oh, no. That's more like it.
That's a weak cake.
Happy birthday,
That's
sir.
weak.
Thank you, Don.
Morgan
Thank you for
Freeman,
joining
he's
us.
Oh, it's a
got
pleasure.
a lot of wisdom. The reason that we are divided by race right now in this country is because those in power want us divided. If you look at any news station, they're always talking about race because they want us thinking about it at all times. But no, they wanted to divide us, so they were always fighting each other instead of fighting. What we should be fighting is those at the top who abuse their powers. Bread and circuses. Look that up if you've never heard about it. It's Julius Caesar. He basically talks about, you just have to distract the public and then you could do whatever the heck you want and they won't be none the wiser because they'll be fighting and they'll be doing their own thing. That's why you gotta be so wary when you're watching these news stations, because there's always an angle. There's always an angle. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, we all bleed the same blood, and we will all turn to dust when all this is over, so we should stop fighting each other. But anyways, I actually did enjoy this video. Morgan Freeman is very wise, and if you guys enjoyed it too, make sure to smash that like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to react to next. I'll be happy to do it. Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy.